The Chicago Bears come off their bye week to play the Washington Commanders in Week 8. So I'm going to give you guys my preview and a final score prediction for that game. So what is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, what are you doing? And hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Let's get right into it. All right, so first things first, let's start with the numbers. The Chicago Bears are favored in this game by 3 points. All right, that was really surprising to me. But then, of course, we got to talk about the elephant in the room and why this line moved. And that is Jaden Daniels, who is dealing right now with a rib injury. And so we don't really know his status for this game. We won't know until later this week, potentially even till the game time, all right, before the game time. So obviously I didn't want to wait that long. So we're just going to go ahead and kind of do this with the assumption of Jaden in and out. I'll kind of talk through both scenarios here. But yeah, man, the Bears were underdogs, I believe, when this line opened up before the Jaden news. And it's gotten all the way to the Bears side, -3. That's a heavy respect for the Bears on the road in this matchup. So we'll talk about, obviously, my score prediction. Stick around for that. And then the over-under 44.5 here. A sneaky suspicion I'm probably going to go over that. All right, so with that being said, let's talk about the Commanders here, okay? The Commanders are 5-2 on the season, coming off a drubbing against the Carolina Panthers, who need to be relegated out of the NFL at this point. They are that pathetic. I am shocked at the incompetence of this team. I shouldn't be shocked, but I'm still somehow shocked. But that's besides the point. The Carolina Panthers. The Washington Commanders are 5-2 on the year, and their 5 wins have come against the Giants, the Cardinals, the Bengals, the Browns, and the Panthers. And their 2 losses against the Ravens and the Bucks. So the 2 losses, Ravens, no shame in that. The Bucks are a pretty good football team. And then as far as the wins, you know, people might be thinking, Faiz, like, you know, do they even have impressive wins? That Bengals win was impressive, folks. This is still a good football team with a really elite offense. And then I know the Browns' offense isn't good, but their defense is solid. So that was a decent win for them. So I got to give them credit there. To me, basically what it comes down to is this. The Commanders are an explosive offense with a bad defense. All right? That's what they are to me. And when I talk about the stats here, though, it's a little surprising because defensively, they're ranked 16th overall and 12th against the pass and 19th against the rush. And you would think those numbers would be worse. But the reason they're not worse is because of the competition that they played, right? Because we know Deshaun Watson's been horrid this year. So he wasn't able to do anything against them, put up 13 points. And then we saw just, you know, this past week with Bryce, it's not Bryce Young. It was Andy Dalton and then Bryce Young a little bit mop-up duty, not do anything, put up 7 points, not be able to move the football. So these Commanders, they put up so many points on these teams that they basically get overwhelmed and the offense doesn't start to work. It essentially comes down to that. All right, so to me, this is still a bad defense, even if the numbers aren't fully telling the story here, because the good teams that they have played, they have put up points, bro. They have put up numbers, all right? Let me go ahead and tell you guys about Baker Mayfield in Week 1, tearing them apart for 289 and 4 touchdowns. Joe Burrow went off against them for 324 and 3 touchdowns. Lamar Jackson threw for 323, a touchdown and a pick. Like, you can go ahead and absolutely throw on this football team. And you can do other stuff too, man. The skill level players here. Jamar Chase snapped. Derrick Henry went nuts. Zay Flowers went off. So this is not a good defense. You can absolutely put up points on this defense. So to me, that's really going to be the first key here, which is, for the Chicago Bears offense, we should be able to go ahead and do whatever we want here. And let's not be conservative. Let's keep our foot on the gas pedal and, you know, challenge this Commanders defense vertically and get some big passing plays here, because this was the same team that last year we played them. DJ Moore went nuts. You remember that? Over 200 yards receiving with Justin Fields and 3 touchdowns. That is how bad this defense is. So to me, Caleb with all the weapons and DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Roman Dunze, Cole Kmet, we should easily be able to put up points in this game. I could see a Caleb 300 yards, three touchdown passes type of game. Couple 100-yard receiving games, hopefully from some of the receivers. Like, this defense does not scare me at all. We should be able to move the football. Don't try to force the run. Obviously, if it's working, go ahead and go with it. But to me, this defense does not scare me. Our offense should be able to put up points. The first key is just don't be conservative. Just keep attacking relentlessly. The second key to me for the Bears defense is going to be, and this is whether Jaden plays or if it's Marcus Mariota, who is very good in relief of Jaden Daniels, by the way, is keep Jaden/Mariota in the pocket. If these guys are going to beat us from the pocket and pick us apart with Terry McLaurin, Zach Ertz, Olamide Zaccheaus, Noah Brown, guys like that, Austin Eckler, so be it. Tip my cap to them. But I don't see it happening. The only way is if they beat us on the ground. Jaden with his legs, and Mariota can run too, right? So to me, with Jaden Daniels, he is a dynamic weapon with his legs. I will still take him in the pocket versus him beating us with his legs. So that is going to be the second key here. And again, that doesn't change with Marcus Mariota under center, because to me, it's the same thing. I'd rather have Mariota in the pocket and try to pick us apart than him running a lot in this game. So to me, that's going to be the second key. Obviously, you want to focus on stopping the run game as well. The Bears' run D has not been good, and Brian Robinson is a solid running back. Definitely, that is going to be the case. But yeah, with or without Jaden Daniels, folks, I don't see too much of a drop-off in the sense of the offense should still be able to go ahead and move the football, because Cliff Kingsbury just does such a good job scheming with his offense. But obviously having Jaden Daniels out there is going to be much, much better for them. Regardless, though, I still have the Bears winning this game, irrespective of who starts at quarterback for the Commanders. If it's Jaden Daniels or Marcus Mariota, give me the Bears to win this football game. Why? Because the Commanders are an explosive offense with a bad defense. The Chicago Bears are an average to above average offense that's trending up with an elite defense. So our defense should be able to neutralize the explosive offense of the Commanders, but they won't be able to stop our offense. It's as simple as that. So I have the Bears winning this football game by a final score of 30-21. So going over that 44.5 point total, a little bit of a mini shootout here. Again, if it's Jaden, you probably bump that up a little bit more. If it's Mariota, a little bit less, but that's just where I'm landing here. 30-21. Chicago Bears win their fourth straight game on the road against the Commanders. Let me know what you guys think about that. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts as always. Thanks for watching.